Are you tired?
Very.
Oh, is your baby there?
Yeah, let's see if I can get a good picture of him. He's sleeping right now. Let's see. Oh, what's going on? There's the baby.
It's Brandon.
He's all cute with his eyes open too.
Oh, it's so crazy. He's just in you. Now he's not.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
Did it go all right?
It did actually.
Okay.
I didn't have to do C-section, which was good and scary at the same time.
Yeah.
But can't get it to pop up. Hold on. But it was all good. He's pretty healthy and he's just, I mean, he doesn't sleep very well at night, but you know, that's normal.
Yeah. Is he asleep right now?
Oh yeah, he's out cold.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really
He
good.
sleeps almost the entire day.
He's not on your schedule at all. Just the opposite.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what's his
He
name?
should be living in China. Jameson Dean.
Oh, that's so cute.
Cute.
Hey.
It's a really cute name.
Yeah, we like him.
That is a good thing.
Yeah. Yep.
That's so sweet.
It's been good so far.
Yeah. Well, we haven't quite gotten started yet, so you're just in time.
Sweet. Oh, good. Hopefully I can keep up with everyone this week.
Did you actually do lesson 19 already? Like, have you?
I went over it and read the book, but I haven't been able to do the prep work, so we'll see.
Okay.
How it goes.
Okay. Well, it was pretty easy, this one. Like, basically, SPSS did everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
There wasn't any equations.
Yeah.
Good.
Just a few things to know about with, like, chi squared and stuff. Rules. Okay, then it's already live, so let's get started.
Okay.
Sweet.
Wow, it's only 14 questions.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully that doesn't mean they take long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, even the preparation was fast. Okay. My order, I don't know. Maddie, did you want to read in front of him, or are you afraid he's going to wake up or anything?
No, he can sleep through anything.
Okay.
It's great.
All right, then we'll go me, Mary, and Maddie.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. A public opinion poll surveyed a simple random sample of 1,000 voters. Respondents were classified by gender, female or male, and by voting preference, Republican, Democrat, or Independent. The results are presented here. In this set of questions, we will explore the research question, do men's voting preferences differ significantly from women's voting preferences? Use a level of significance of alpha equals 0.05. Which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question? So it would be, the first one is they are independent, the second one's they're not independent.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
So the third one?
Yeah. That's how it always works. I like that. I like them when they're just like set always as something. Yeah. All right, Marianne?
Okay. Let's see. What is the equation for computing the degrees of freedom? It was the number of rows minus 1 times the number of columns minus 1.
Easy so far. This is a good sign. What is the correct choice for degrees of freedom for this problem?
Okay. So I guess now we need to calculate it.
Don't we just count the rows in -1? Or I was wondering about that because in all the problems in the preparation assignment, we just did it in SPSS. But if you don't
Yeah.
have SPSS, then you either put it in yourself in SPSS or in just finding the degrees of freedom. Would we just count the number of rows literally, or do you count like the numbers in the rows?
I think it's like just the number of rows. So would that be 3 rows or 2 rows?
Rows go this way, columns go this way.
Well, I just
Generally.
Are they counting the totals? Is what I was wondering.
Oh, I don't think so.
I wouldn't think so. It might just be 2. So
So-
1.
Well, there's 3. Are we doing it for a specific one? I need to read the question.
So does that mean that the degrees of freedom would be 3? No, 2.
2 minus 1 or times 2. Number of rows is 2, which would be 1, times the columns, which is 3, which would be 2. So that's just 2.
Yeah, 3 minus 1. Yeah, so it'd be 2. Okay.
Okay. Are the requirements for conducting chi-squared test for independence met by this data set?
I'm pushing my tummy out.
Everybody, they can hear you.
Oh, yes, sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
Shh, go. Okay. I think so. It's pretty funny. Sorry. Did we do that question yet?
No. I think it's yes, there are. Oh, I don't even know if we read it yet. It's the
I read it, yeah.
requirements, yeah, for chi-squared. And there are at least 5 expected counts in each cell.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So the first one then?
Mm-hmm. So I guess now we do have to actually like type it into our thing if we're going to find out what the test statistic is.
Okay. So this is doing it in SPSS then?
I think so. This part I don't like. I don't like having to type it all in.
Yeah, it's a pain.
I gotta remember how to type it into, because I always like try to type in the variable in the data view, but you can't actually title it unless you're in the variable view.
How about you get Rebecca to help you, please? Okay. So you type in the variables down at the variable view. And what are our variables?
Well, don't we do voting preference and gender?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to do it for each one? So like there's one female Republican, and then we put female get across from Democrat and female across again from Independent, and then the same 3 for a male. So there's like 6 going down until we count it or weight it.
Sorry, I'm still typing in the variables.
That's what I'm asking about. Typing them in. We do female 3 times, 1 with each of the different voting preferences.
I think you just do it.
Because you'd have to write down the count.
the variables would be voting preference, gender, and count. Sorry about the background noise. If you can hear them. Okay, so then once you have the variables up, let me quiet them just a second. Unfortunately, my bedroom's right next to the kitchen table. Okay, so we put in the voting preference, so we'd have the Republican listed twice for male and female, and Democrat listed twice for male and female, and then we'd enter in all that other information.
Okay, I got it now. It should just look like this, right?
Let's see.
Nope, that's the wrong thing. Sorry, screen shared the wrong guy. That was my notes. Okay, this guy.
Yeah, but let's see, I think that looks right.
All right, then I gotta look back at how to do the SPSS for it. So it's already weighted, right? Because we did it ourselves. Yeah, okay, it is.
Oh wait, would it be? I think we need to weight it.
Okay.
Sorry, I have a really hard time thinking when my children are talking.
Sorry.
My husband I've been joking for months and maybe even years that I need some industrial earmuffs. He just got me some.
No way. That's so funny.
Because I'm like, sometimes I just can't think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I've been so distracted today just with having a cat in my heater vent. I'm like, I can't stop worrying, so I'm trying to distract myself.
Yeah.
There's a cat in your heater
I
vent?
have a cat in my heater vent. I have a whole contraption. I'm trying to get it out. It's like all the way down to the heater vent. He snuck in last night.
That's funny.
We just rescued him like a day ago. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's not going well. We might have to rescue him again.
That's funny.
I'm trying to find weight. Oh yeah, data weight cases. Okay. Okay. All right, so now we go to analyze descriptive statistics crosstabs.
Yeah. I'm almost caught up to you.
I know, it's kind of crazy. And it doesn't matter between rows and columns, I don't think.
No, well, it depends, I think it said.
Yeah, I think that they showed us through the chapter reading that it really doesn't matter which row it goes with which.
Yeah, I
rows.
think that's as far as the SPSS goes, but maybe not like the degrees of freedom.
Do we put the count in there?
Yes,
But-
it's the only one that should be available.
So do we put count in the layer section? Or wait,
You just select weight cases. Oh, no, you put
in the crosstabs?
gender into rows and voting preferences into columns, I think.
Uh-huh. And you don't put count in?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, that's what I had a question with last night. I realized I forgot.
I don't think so because I think I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me look at my instructions again.
I think I did it like both ways, and the way I found the answer was without the measurement.
Okay. Yeah, because in mine it just says you put the row variable in the rows box and the column one into a column box. My instructions. And make sure you check the the C thing in the options box.
The chi-square. I keep wanting to say chi because my children watch Chima. And
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the chi-square is like 608. Is that what you have then? 608.135?
I actually got 807.917. What did you get, Maddie?
I'm still playing catch up here.
Okay. I'm gonna look back and make sure I put in all the data right, the right numbers.
Okay, mine says there are 4 degrees of freedom.
Yeah, I did put 150 in males instead of female. Or I mean, instead of 50, 150 instead of 150. Does that mean I have to weight it again? Probably should.
Trying to solve this problem.
Okay, now I got 946.480. This is even more different.
Whew. Okay. I think it should be quieter now.
So I got, when I corrected my mistake, I got 946 now instead as the degrees of freedom. And I put gender into rows and voting preferences into columns. And I double checked my numbers.
Do you just have 6 rows?
I should. Yep, I just have 6.
Let's see, what do I have that's different? Okay, so we're just using those numbers like 250, 200, 300, 150, right? And 50 and 50.
That's what I would assume.
I thought I just corrected that. And then independent is 50. Oh, okay. I saw another mistake. Let me triple check. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now I got 479.167. Is that still not the same?
I still have 608.
Let's see, if at 250, 350, 200, 150, 50. Yeah, I've got it all in there.
And you weighted it?
I weighted it, yep.
Let's see.
Maddie, do you have it yet so we can compare and see if it's 2 to 1?
Okay, we're gonna start from scratch on mine. So with, I don't know how to open up a blank SPSS to do this because there's
Go
no
into like
actual.
your applications, like your original applications. You have a PC that's
Just
called,
File new.
yeah.
Is that even on the Proctor thing? Not Proctor, whatever it is. The going through the other computer.
The
So I've got the free one. So usually the only way that I can find to open up SPSS is actually clicking on the files.
Go down and there's I'm using the same one. It says IBM SPSS Statistics 23.
Is it just on the normal computer screen?
Desktop. Yeah. It has like a Greek E, or I can't remember what that's called. And an alpha and a division sign.
Okay. Are you looking now? I got my sparkles all over you. All right, I'm waiting for it.
Let me try to get the textbook up.
Okay. So now, then I just copy all the information over. So with this one, I don't add in the third column, right? The column total. I just do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we just do that. Not the totals.
Okay. Okay. Now.
Have you tried doing it again, Marianne, to see if you've gotten any different answers?
I didn't do it again.
I've done it like 4 times, but
I really don't know what to change, so.
yeah. I've triple checked, and I think I have it all. Here, I'll have you look at my screen share again and just tell me if you did anything at all different.
That part looks all the same.
Yeah, and then I weighted it by count, and then I checked Chi-square and stuff. I put gender into rows and voting preferences into columns.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure why it's different.
And I don't know if it makes a difference. Did you check the display cluster bar chart? I don't know what that was.
The what?
The display cluster bar chart.
I have a bar chart, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I guess it doesn't let me like scroll while it's showing you it.
Let me show you what I have and see if it looks. I mean, it's a different layout, but it's.
Like this one?
Yeah.
The bar chart thing that they said to check for?
Let me try sharing. Mine's on the remote desktop, so let me open it up. So
Wait.
this is,
Did you read the likelihood ratio instead? Because you said your number was something like the 600s, right?
yeah, this is.
Because aren't we supposed to read the first column or row, the Pearson chi-square ones?
My first row right here says 608.135.
It's super fuzzy. 1 second, I gotta like enlarge my screen. Okay.
If you click on my
Weird.
name, bring up my picture.
I don't understand. Why is yours so different than mine?
So
What are your totals like at the top?
let's see. Is this the totals? Let's see.
Just like the box that says count. Yeah, you have way different numbers. You have a lot of zeros. I guess I have 2 zeros, but they're in different spots. I don't know why there's zeros. And mine shows Republic and Republican. So did I spell something wrong and so they're counting it as something different? That could be it. Let me see here.
Mine's not even letting me type in Republican and Democratic.
I think that's what happened is mine is spelled, one I accidentally spelled Republic instead of Republican. So it counted as different groups.
I probably did.
Yeah. But just looking at it, I thought it was just because the...
Mom, like, quick, can you get a hot wash rag for his eye? That's really deeper again.
Okay, well now I got an answer that is 2 degrees of freedom, which is good, but I got like 16.204
So
when I just respelled it.
maybe I did spell something wrong because it has that. Okay, let me go back and look at this.
I didn't know that.
Email wrong.
This is what I've been using on the counter in there for his eyes.
Yeah. Oops.
So. Yeah, but I
And-
don't know which one. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. How weird that
You what?
I spelled female wrong on one of them.
Okay, so we're all messing up over here. That makes me feel better.
Take a look.
Okay, I think it's actually 16.204 with 2 degrees of freedom because that matches up with our original degrees of freedom.
Yeah. So
I'm going to redo this. And let's try this.
does this one have to be a whole number too, or just what is it?
What, Maddie?
I
Okay.
remember reading about one of them has to be a whole number. I'm looking through my notes of what that is. Does this answer have to be a whole number?
I think that's just if you're finding like the sample size.
Oh. Read decimal, so no.
Might be
Okay.
the chapter before or something.
Okay.
Yes, I
so
did.
now-
I read through all 3 last night, so
Yeah, that would be
that would make
confusing.
sense. Yeah.
got
Okay. Makes sense.
2 degrees of freedom. And I got chi as 16.204.
Yes. Okay, we both got the same one now.
That was so
It was all in spelling. It wasn't even numbers.
I had no
English
idea.
skills at risk. They're not even math.
That was a dumb mistake.
Will you close the curtain? And our thanks.
Okay, then the p-value is 0.000.
Yeah.
And so that means we reject the null, meaning we have sufficient evidence
Patient.
that they are independent, right? No, that they're not
They're
independent.
not independent.
Yes.
So let's see. I gotta look through all these.
I think it's the first one then.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. Oh, yay, another one. Oh, but that's already put inside the SPSS. Yay.
Okay. So now I need to go find the file. One thing I found that's kind of hard for me is I like to work in my own desktop screen
Mm-hmm.
and do SPSS only on the remote desktop, but on the tests,
You have to have both open.
yeah, I end up just saving the file to my computer and then opening it in SPSS on the remote desktop. But it takes extra time.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is this file called?
Chiropractor.
Yeah, I think this one it's already organized nicely, which is good. I don't have to
Okay,
well, I weighted it just in case.
yeah, I think we're supposed to weight them on these because they are listed the way they are instead of
Uh-huh.
instead of each row being an individual. It's not an individual.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Did you guys already read the question to yourselves, or do we need to read it still?
I haven't read it. I just was loading up the information. Okay.
By the way, thank you, Maddie, for turning in the data and getting us an A.
Oh yeah. I was like, your guys' help, not just me.
Oh, you did a lot of it though. And I guess
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to get that in on time.
we're already able to start collecting the data then.
Yes.
So
Okay, well, huh?
number 10 would be true, right?
Yeah, none of them are less than
I think
5.
so.
Yeah, I guess we go in and we
Yeah.
do an SPSS to figure out the degrees of freedom. Ooh.
Okay, so this is one where we go to analyze descriptive statistics and then cross tabs. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and degrees of freedom is going to always be a whole number. I just remembered that. That might have been what you read.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. That
At
sounds
least
right.
on this type of test.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Categorical or like,
On the chi-squared.
okay, that's right.
Or how does it say it again? It's not
Chi.
like a kite or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so with this one, the reason is the row, right? And then the location is the column.
Opposite. Because,
Wait,
well, generally
other way
speaking,
around.
I don't think it matters in this, but the rows go across and columns go down. Just like in a newspaper, the columns go up and down.
Yeah, okay.
I looked it up on Google. I was like, which one's the row and which one's the column?
Yeah, I don't think through those kind of things. I have to sit there and actually stop and think about it first. Otherwise, I just assume and then I'm wrong. Okay.
Okay, did you guys get the chi-square test results?
Let's see.
Yeah, I did.
Did you get 7.436 for the chi-square
Yeah.
value? Good. And the DF is 8,
Yep.
and 490 is the p-value, right?
Yep.
Whew. Okay, got that one.
So 0.490.
Mm-hmm. So that means there's insufficient evidence that they're not independent, right?
Yeah.
Not independent.
Tired.
Okay. Well, submit.
You ready to submit?
Ew.
Yay.
I liked
Thing I
this
forgot to change that one.
chapter.
Yeah.
A lot nicer to me.
Yeah. I don't really understand why it all works, but I'm glad that,
I usually don't try too hard in math. I'm just like, as long as I can do it,
yeah.
I'm not causing myself too much more pain. Some other scientists worked out all the pain, came up with the formula, whatever, for me, so I don't have to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, I will post the link. And
Mhm.
when
Okay.
is collect the study or data due by what, the week of July 4th?
I think it is the next week.
Next week, because that's the time that we only have one assignment, which is the test.
Oh, maybe not.
Okay.
No, I think it's right, because we only
Okay.
have one assignment for next week, and it's just a test. There's no actual second half of the week assignment,
It says it's
except for, I think, collecting the data.
okay.
So group project.
Collect the data is due July 2nd.
Okay. So with this one, we're all doing it, and then oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
So have we decided what brands we're doing already?
I think
Uh,
we're all just going in and hoping that we all find collectively like 30.
How many are we
Yeah.
going for?
So I was doing the math. Let me see if I wrote it down. I'm pretty sure I did.
I'm gonna go get a
but-
sticky note and take notes.
Okay, let me pull up my work.
This is the first time we've taken a quiz that didn't go over 12 o'clock. In a while.
I'm happy. I already have like a ton going on, and then to have the cat in my vent, I'm just like,
Yeah.
not cool.
Okay, so we need. Let's see. Where is it?
What are we deciding? Like each of us find like 8
Okay.
things?
So, well, we don't even need that much. Says we'll number the cereals and put the cereals in, or put them in random.org after you say. So we need 15 name brands and 15 off brands.
Oh, good.
And yeah. If we do that, there's 4 of us.
So one of us needs to do 4, and the rest of us need to do 3.
I think so. That sounds right.
But we probably should each of us find more than that so that we can do the random thing.
Yeah.
So that,
So do we want to each do 5? We should be able to get that worked out, right?
Wait, so we do 5, and then we don't do the random.org thing at the store, like on the aisle, picking which one to pick, right? We just do it out of the couple that we picked.
Right.
We randomly do.
that's what I was planning on doing. I was just going to take pictures of them and then number them and then put them, go home and do the random.org. And
What if we all get like the same ones though, or close to the same, and then all the random.org stuff is a lot of repeats? We should probably collect more than just 5. Just to know
Well, if
that
we,
happening.
I think first off, we need to put all of our data into one thing and then put it all into random.org.
okay.
So we all have the same information.
That makes
So doing that, and then maybe what we can do is next time we all go to the grocery store, we can find the different brands and look. And I mean, I could name off like 5 or 6 different off-brand and name brand cereals right now.
Are we doing like
Cereals like
cold cereal and hot cereal? Like oatmeal?
we didn't specify, so we could probably do both.
I'm gonna just collect as many as I can find in case there are a lot of repeats.
That sounds good.
Okay, yeah.
We're
and
looking at
different
the
stores
sugar
will have
intake.
different types. Yes, grams of sugar per serving.
Does it matter if we have matching? Do we decide if it matters if like one is a Cheerios and one is like the Scooters, or does it matter to match them up?
What do you mean?
Like, do we have to match up? Do we have to have the same number, the same kind of cereal?
Oh, yeah. So it would have to be the same thing. So it'd be the Honey Nut Scooters versus Honey Nut Cheerios. Or you could do the plain Cheerios with the plain Scooters. So that's the only thing that I worry about, is that we're not going to have 15 different types that almost match exactly. But if we do cold and hot cereal, we should have enough.
No, it doesn't
So you can
matter
do, like-
what store we're going to, right? We're not taking that into account.
We have to have different stores.
So I
So
was
as long
just,
as we don't have 3
I was just-
Walmart brands.
yeah, I was just thinking like if I go to Marsh, because my Marsh is kind of a small grocery store. But if we don't have enough, then I could potentially go to a different grocery store. I mean, the only other one I have is Kroger, though.
And also,
So I found out another Kroger brand is at Smith's, so I can do the other brand. instead of the Kroger one if you want. So you can do Kroger.
How about you do that just in case? Because I'm only going to go to Kroger. It's a half an hour away. It's more of a drive for me if I need to, like if we've come up short.
And if
Okay.
we have like more name brands to choose from, I could, Aldi has its own name brand. They don't have name brands. They don't have their own name brand. So that might be interesting as well because they have the same cereals, but they don't have the store brand.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If we need,
Yeah.
we can-
Yeah.
I have an
so
Aldi
there's
too, actually.
definitely
Street.
there's plenty of cereal types. It's just trying to figure out ones that have the double.
Mhm.
So yeah, we just need to make sure that we're all doing different off brands, but the same name brand. And well, no, not even the same name brand. We just need to make sure they're name brands. And then I think is it the collect the data that we put it all into random.org, or is it the next person after that that's going to do that part?
I don't know.
I think that let's see. I think it's describe the data that puts it all together. Is it, or is it making? See, I thought making inferences and take action was kind of after you've already looked at the data.
Yeah, that one is.
Are we
So
allowed? Sorry, go on.
I was just concluding in my mind that describe the data must be the one that puts it all together.
Yeah. Are we allowed?
Yeah, so I think.
Are we allowed to do like, if we find an off-brand type of cereal that we know another store has the on-brand, can we just write down the off-brand at the one store and then write down the other one at the other store? Okay.
I
They don't
think
have to both be from the same store.
Yeah, that's why I was saying Aldi has their brand, and we could find a name brand that matches up somewhere
I
else.
thought I was following you, but I was like, that's where she's going with this. And I started thinking more about it. And I was like, yeah.
Because, Aldi supposedly, I was thinking their cereals kind of give the idea that they're a little healthier.
Oh, that would be interesting.
But I don't know. It's just a thought.
Yeah. Yeah, so as long as it's a name brand versus an off brand, they don't have to be from the same place.
Okay.
So so I think the describe the data person is the one that we can give all of our cereal types to, and then they can do the random.org, I think.
I don't remember who is doing everything again. I know I'm doing the PowerPoint, but I don't remember if I'm doing another one too.
Nicole's
I
doing
don't think so.
describe the data, and I'm doing the make inferences. And was there something else I was doing?
Yeah, the take
action?
take action and the inferences are two different ones, but it's
Take
the exact
action
same
is like
paper.
a sentence, right?
Make inference, take action. It's all kind of the same assignment, I think.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I think so. It's the same paper.
Okay. And when I do the PowerPoint, I don't know too much about that yet, but I'm assuming I do like source.
You're kind of just putting all of the data into pictures for
Yeah.
everyone to see.
Yeah, making it visually appealing and so it makes sense and is clear and organized.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I'll probably do a slide on each kind of step in the process.
Sounds good. So let's look over the collected data stuff a little more closely this week, and then let's do on the 2nd. What day is that?
That's Sunday? Yeah, that's a Sunday.
It is a Sunday, so would it be due the 1st then?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, so it's next week that we have to get it in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Tuesday, let's look over it this weekend. Wait, it's Thursday, right? Yeah. We'll look over the collected data this weekend and see if we have to do the random.org this time or if it's for the describe the data person.
Okay.
And then if we can, it'd be good to have our cereals by Tuesday. So if it does go to for collect the data, then we can all get that in before it's too late.
My mind, I'm set on trying to get the pictures. I was going to take pictures of the store of the cereals and the sugar done by this week so that I can start putting it together next week.
Sounds good. Yeah, I go grocery shopping on Saturday, so I should be able to do that.
I hope that I'll be able to, even if I have to do it in the evening. I think I was going to go grocery shopping next Tuesday, but if that situation turns into a big problem and I have like repairman guys over and stuff, and I'm trying to take it to the vet, I don't know, but I should be able to squeeze it in.
Okay. You know, you might be able to look online. I haven't tried it yet, but you might be able to just search it at the grocery store and then
That's true.
find the nutrition facts on them.
Well, March isn't far, so that one's not hard, but if I do need to go to Kroger, I would actually have to like set aside some time to do that, so more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good idea.
Sweet.
Yeah. Well, hope Nicole's house buying experience went well.
Yeah, that's exciting. She's getting a house right now.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
You both are like doing big milestones in your lives.
Yeah, well, hers even more because she just had her baby, a couple months ago?
Mm-hmm. I had a niece born about an hour ago.
Wow.
Aww.
I just found out about. I forgot about it too, which is kind of bad. Like that my aunt was, or my cousin, whatever, sister-in-law was even due this month, and suddenly I was like, oh yeah, baby. It was far away, I guess. But
Yeah,
so it's
that's so
exciting.
fun.
All right, see you guys.
Thanks.
Okay. Oh, who's doing the link?
I can do it next week.
Okay.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Okay. See ya.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.